Great looking field. The distance of this one isn't 9 by the score. That'll change when we start. The race will get underway. It's a car plus 1 is how many laps this will be, so a fair distance. First and second will transfer into the back of the B main, which comes up after the next round of Super Sedan heat races. Here we go, C main time for Spencer Race Engines here in front of a massive crowd in Kingaroy. It's time to saddle up, Kingaroy. It's C main time.
19 laps the journey, we're underway. Matt Hammond and Corey Sandow lead them up the main straight the first time. Corey Sandow gets the best of the start. We've got cars around, we've got nearly a pile up. Surely the yellows will come on. We've got one car facing us. The yellows have come on.
Back up to you, Jason.
Yeah, 19 laps the journey, 18 cars plus 1 lap. It's all go. And the Chargers are coming already. Underneath of Matt Hammond, he's gone back a couple of spots already as they head up into turn number 1 and 2. Mark McGilvray got a flyer as they head out of turn 2 and down the back straight. Corey Sandow is your race leader as they go down the back straight. One car is, oops, we got one around and the yellows are on again. Jack Stead, I think you'll find it is, who's facing the wrong way.
Yeah, he got punted by someone. I can see Brett Barron flat inside. Flat tyre.
Take 3 of the C main in the SRE National Street Stop title here at the Lucas Oils Kingaroy Speedway. Matt Hammond's had 2 disastrous starts. That's a better dispatch. So head up the main straight the first time. Mark McGilvray though is underneath him. Hammond on the outside, remembering only 2 qualify as they head out of turn 2 and down the back straight. Lee Gooding, I think it is, in 71, who's up there in the white car in 5th place as they dip and dive out of 3 and 4. Matt Hammond on the outside of our race leader, Corey Sandow. So the Tasmanian's going well. David Barry is there too in the 83. And if it stays like this for another 17 laps, one of these 3 out in front will not make the distance. Matt Hammond makes it 3 wide with David Barry. And all of a sudden, Corey Sandow is no longer in the final of the B main. He has been besieged left and right by David Barry and Matt Hammond. What a move by those 2. Sandow back to 3rd, McGilvray 4th. Lee Gooding in the white car is 5th. As we go back to our leaders, they don't want to bring themselves undone. Matt Hammond coming back onto the inside of David Barry and takes the race lead. So Matt Hammond now in front. So that's 3 leaders we've had in 3 laps. Back to Corey Sandow in 3rd place. Back to Mark McGilvray, Lee Gooding, Jaden Dredge is 6th. Bob Wakefield from Western Australia is up there in 7th place. Back then to Bo Saunders, Michael Freeman and Riley Haynes. That's the top 10. So move out of turn 4 and it's just Matt Hammond in car number 15. He leads by 0.169 of a second. David Barry second. Corey Sandow doing the chasing, but they've got a bit of work to do to catch the lead 2 cars as these 2 are cleared right away. David Barry back in front. They come out at 3 and 4. Hammond on the outside. David Barry the inside. So Barry leads lap number 5. 14 laps to go. Sandow in 3rd place. Back to McGilvray. Dredge, Gooding and then Wakefield. Both Saunders, we got to the 77 car parked in front of the fence here. Right in front of us. That's Bo Saunders. The yellow lights have come on.
Oh, dearie me. Frantic start.
About to go green. We've done 5 of 14. Back underway. David Barry just ahead of Matt Hammond. Corey Sandow all of a sudden is back in the game. Back in 4th place would be Mark McGilvray and Jaden Dredge. Behind Jaden Dredge is Lee Gooding as they head down the back straight in front of this bumper crowd here in Kingaroy. Into the turns 3 and 4 they come. Barry by a car length over car number 15. Plenty of people online yelling out, "Go Barry!" as they head up into the top turn, the western corner. Corey Sandow is there in 3rd place. Mark McGilvray 4th, Jaden Dredge, Lee Gooding. Behind that it looks like it could be Bob Wakefield in the 38 car from Western Australia. And in his 19th title he's giving it a good bash after a horror night last night. The lead 2 cars go up into the western corner once again. 7.5 down and 11.5 to go. Out in front, David Barry by a car length on Tasmania's Matt Hammond. 3rd place is Victoria's Corey Sandow. Mark McGilvray from Queensland is in 4th place, and Jaden Dredge from Victoria 5th. Lee Gooding from Victoria runs in 6th place. Our leaders are fighting it out. We saw a C-main last year where the leaders brought themselves undone on the final lap, if you don't mind. So come out of turn 4 into the main straight. Barry is in front of Matt Hammond. Hammond set the quick lap of the race, the last lap around. Trying to mow them down is Corey Sandow. The margin back to Sandow is 1.817 seconds. And in a couple of laps' time, the leaders are going to come up on traffic. That can be Sandow's only saving grace. 18.698 the last time around by Matt Hammond. It's David Barry for Matt Hammond. Sandow in 3rd place. Back to Jaden Dredge, Mark McGilvray, Lee Gooding, Bob Wakefield still 7th. Michael Freeman is 8th, then Ben Langton and Riley Haynes, that's in top 10. Back to Josie Thompson in 11th place. They've caught the lapped car now, or the car that's about to be lapped. Which way will they zig and zag? It's Brandon Hoff, the car they're trying to pass. Matt Hammond is in an impatient mood by the looks of it. He comes under David Barry, and Matt Hammond's back in front. So Hoff got out of the way all right. He hit the fence down out of turn 4. He bounces off, continues on, and now David Barry's doing the chasing. Right up behind Matt Hammond. So Hammond, Barry, Sandow has closed the gap to 1.5 seconds. A long way back then to Jaden Dredge and Mark McGilvray. You'd suspect they don't have any hope. It's only Corey Sandow.
Oh!
So we've got one that's got up in smoke, and it's the leader.
It's going to be power steering, I'd reckon, Chase. That's power steering smoke, I'm sure of it, maybe.
Well, we've been joined by some local fauna up here, and they're very large bits of fauna that have joined us in the combox as they move out of turn 4 and back into the main straight. It's car number 15 of Matt Hammond in front. Smoke billowing out of the car. Can he survive another 5 laps? David Barry is in the smoke screen. Back in 3rd spot, it's Corey Sandow. The rest of them are a long, long way behind. There's 4 laps to go, Kingaroy. I reckon there's a fire underneath of car number 15. There's definitely a flame under the 15 car. The yellow lights have come on, and that will be the end of Matt Hammond.
Oh, maybe. Oh, no. Some drama, fire crew. Just wishing that as he comes onto the infield. Right now, we'll sneak over there. So I'm tipping. So some oil onto the exhaust, which is obviously what caused the fire right there. And we all remember a national championship. Hard luck. I'll just have a little sneaky bo peep down here. Oh, that is absolute hard luck to Matt Hammond. We'll have a quick chat with him. Matty, we'll just turn around to the camera right here. Matty, hard luck, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's not my weekend this weekend, so we'll pack her up and go to Gympie.
Absolutely, mate. Power steering, obviously, and a little bit of an oil fire there. And
yeah, you get that on big jobs, so.
Yeah, hard luck, mate. Ladies and gentlemen, from Tasmania, if you don't mind, put your hands together for Matty Hammond.
Sandow had no hope before that restart. Now one of them is going to advance to the B main. Around the cone, 5 laps to go. Kingaroy in the C main for the SRE National Street Stock title in front of a massive viewing audience and a huge crowd inside the showgrounds. Out of turn 2 they go, and down the back straight, Corey Sandow is out after David Barry. They come out of 3 and 4 with 4 laps to go. Back in 3rd place, Jaden Dredge. 4th place is at 25 and McGilvray, and then Lee Gooding is next best, and Bob Wakefield in 6th place. They head down the back straight once again, and I've got the feeling Corey Sandow is not happy with 2nd place. He's going to challenge for the lead shortly on David Barry. 3 laps to go in the C main. An entertaining race with a bit of drama thrown in with the leader in Matty Hammond going up in smoke inside of victory, but these two have cleared away all of a sudden, and it's David Barry and Corey Sandow into 3 and 4. There'll be 2 to go this time around. Out at turn 4 they come. Out in front it is that of David Barry, Corey Sandow, Jaden Dredge giving great chase, but he's going to have to hurry up. There's a wall of cars at the back of the field here. They're not going to win, but it's pretty spectacular stuff. One of them's got panels hanging off left, right and centre. As they move out of turn 4, the white flag is out. That's Ben Langton with the whole side of the car peeling off like a sardine can as they go up into the western corner for the last time. Jaden Dredge is 3rd, Mark McGilvray 4th. The leader's got smoke billowing out as well.
Oh, you're
David
kidding.
Barry is only just going to crawl across the line. David Barry will advance with a car that's gone up in a wall of smoke. Second place is Corey Sandow. Jaden Dredge is in there somewhere, but the checker flag's out. None of them are going to see it. No one is going to see this checkered flag because there is smoke everywhere. The yellow lights are on, the race is over. David Barry and Corey Sandow have advanced. Jaden Dredge misses out, as does Mark McIlvray, who was fourth. Lee Gooding fifth, Bob Wakefield sixth, then Andrew Norton, Michael Freeman. Bo Saunders was ninth, Ben Langton 10th, Josie Thompson, and then Dion Wood. After that it was Troy Langley and Brandon Huff. Those that didn't finish.